already told you all of my secrets. I can even understand some of the words. I understood the companies that I worked for. I'm starting to understand Chinese now after 3 days in Shanghai. 2 grandsons, right? I got that much. And I also got Harley-Davidson motorcycle. And I could just see you all picturing me in leather. Perfect. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for being here tonight. I don't want to take a lot of time, but I want to give you enough information about these communities that you can be successful. Okay? So indulge me for, put up with me for a few minutes, and I'll give you some information, and I hope it's valuable. And if you're left with questions, then certainly please ask questions at the end. I'll try to answer as many as possible. So one of the things that I should start with is just TechEd. I don't know how much you know about TechEd, but this is only the 2nd year that we've had TechEd in Shanghai. Last year about 1,300 people, this year 1,500 people, so nice growth. You have to catch up with Bangalore. Bangalore is about almost 6,000 people. And in a city of 20 million, I think you can do it in a country this big. So I'm hoping that over the years that China TechEd will be just as big, and it's 4 days in Bangalore. We'll, instead of having 2 days of TechEd, we'll have 4 days. But we had 5,000 people in Las Vegas, about 5,000 people in Berlin this year. We have about 1,500 people here today and tomorrow at TechEd. And next week is Bangalore, and we'll have another 5,000 or 6,000 people there. So someday, Shanghai and China TechEd will be just as big as the other ones. The other thing that I would hope is that the Chinese communities, the online communities, are big and vibrant in China as well. The reason we opened a Chinese language SDN and BPX community is because we noticed that there are a lot of members from China, 35,000 members from China alone, but there's not a lot of activity. And so our assumption and what we've heard from people is our customers and our partners and our community members are comfortable in reading English, but not so comfortable in asking questions or answering questions or sharing information in English. So that's why we have a Chinese language SDN and BPX community starting today. So the first thing that I would encourage you is to join if you're not already a member. And if you are a member, then start to ask questions, start to answer questions, start to publish your ideas and your opinions in blogs, so that we start to show some activity in the Chinese local language. So let me give you a little overview of what these communities are all about. We talk a lot about our ecosystem, and the communities are only a part of our ecosystem. The other major part, are our partners. We have channel partners and software partners like ISVs. We have service partners like systems integrators, and we have technology partners, some of the big companies, HP, Cisco, and so on. So partners are a big part of our ecosystem, and then communities are the other big part. And SDN and BPX and Business Objects community is part, but it's not the entire community piece. We also have standards, and we have something called Enterprise Services Community and Industry Value Networks. So there's a whole network of communities. That's why we call it SAP Community Network.